Hello, my sexy muffins. Welcome back. I know I said that I would not be doing Pride season because of personal reasons, but I got motivated to do some of them, so I'm going to be doing some of the ones that I can manage because it's just easy enough to do them, and I want to do as much as possible. So yes, we're going to be doing that. So let's get on to it, shall we? Shall we? The first one up is Yandere's Sun and Moon from Five Nights at Freddy's, and with non-binary listener who's getting hassled by some Karen and her kid, basically about being very homophobic and transphobic stuff. So yes, anyways, listen to the content warning because there is some mentions of stuff that could be triggering. Now let's do this. First disclaimer: Sun and Moon have separate bodies in this. Second disclaimer: Sun and Moon are not Yandere and canon. This is just for fun and not to be taken seriously at all. Simping for fictional characters and Yandere's is fine. Just do not be illegal or gross about it. You know who you are, you dirty flaky biscuits. Yandere's are not ideal partners to have in real life. Also remember to separate fiction from reality and headcanon from canon. A thank you, and now let's get to the content warning. Content warning: mentions of transphobia and homophobia in this content. I do not support transphobia or homophobia. Gay rights are human rights. Trans rights are human rights. Trans men are men. Trans women are women. Non binary people are people. Thank you, and now let's do this. Agree to terms of service. You worked at the daycare as a daycare worker at the Pizzaplex. You are one of the few people who were open about their gender identity here at the Pizzaplex. Some were still in the closet because management was not always the best with it. That was thanks, but you were out in the open and confident about your status as a they them because that you were, and it was thanks to your boyfriends, Sundrop or Sun and Moondrop or Moon. You've been working with them for 2 years and have just started to date them. They loved you as the person you were, and you were there for you were their everything. Sorry, I wrote the wrong there. My bad. My grammar is poo. And you were their everything. There we go. Okay. And finally, you had the confidence to wear your non-binary pin and ask for a name tag that had your chosen pronouns and the name you preferred on it. They them proudly on your badge with your name that you prefer because it's more gender neutral to you other than your birth name. Today you got a new kid and he was being a real problem child. He was a bit older than some of the other kids and he was so much trouble. He even hit one of the younger kids, which is where you are now talking to him. He had his arms crossed as he was glaring at you as you scold him within the guidelines of the Pizzaplex. Pizzaplex. You cannot hit other children, you tell him. It is not nice. I don't care, the kid says and scoffs at you. And you sigh, well, I called your mom in to come pick you up, and as protocol, you will have a 30-day ban from the Pizzaplex. You tell him. You can't do that, he snaps at you. My birthday is this weekend here. I am sorry, but you broke the rule. He suddenly kicked you in your leg. Who are you to tell me, you frickin' gay freak, he says. Again, I do not support homophobia. He cries out and you freeze. You know he is just a kid, but he learned that homophobia from somewhere. You see Sundrop start to panic as he was watching from afar, dealing with another parent who was the parent of the child that got hurt. You gave him a reassuring look and turned back to the kid. Fazbear's smile in place. I am sorry you feel that way, but we do not accept bigotry here at the Pizzaplex. You lie. There was a lot of bigotry at the Pizzaplex. It was a corporation, and they did not care about human staff almost at all. He was about to kick you again, and then you hear a woman's voice. What the hell? My son is an angel, and you're banning him? She snaps and grabs you by the shoulder, turning you around. Her eyes land on your pronouns, name tag, and non binary button. Oh, so you're some delusional thing, she snaps at you. You know you are your birth gender. You are a sick thing. You work with children. You are sick. Again, YouTube, this is not me saying this about the person. It is just storytelling. Trying to hurt my son. I want to see your manager. Sick things like you should not be around people or children, she snaps. You were like a deer in headlights. You worked here and had a lot of Karen moms before, and even some Karen dads, but none of them had said that stuff to you and implied that stuff about you. Excuse me, Moon's voice was dangerously low, and you looked at him. His arms were twitching at his side, and he was holding back so much anger you could tell. You, she snaps at him. Take this predator away from my son, she snaps at him, literally snapping her fingers. Your name, he says, looking at you, and gently touches your cheek. You can feel him shaking still. Are you okay? You nod your head. I am, Moon, you tell him. Even though it was partially a lie, you were shaking and feeling like you were about to cry. Are you listening? The Karen mom snaps again. This sick person should be arrested. Suddenly, Moon slapped the woman so hard you swore her jaw got dislocated. She hit the floor like a sack of potatoes. Son skipped over from the other parents who were ushered away and held the boy nice and tight from going near his mom. When you agree to the terms of the daycare, you agree to follow the rules. Rule breakers, he sings. You use bad language and harass staff. Rule breakers. Ow, the boy cries out as Son was holding him too tight. You were frozen. Moon grabbed the woman by her Karen haircut and lifted her into the air, her feet dangling a little bit off the ground. You and your spawn are banned from the Pizzaplex for life. Come and harass our darling again, and I will punish you and your spawn. He snaps. She dropped the woman on the floor and she got up and Son pushed the boy to the ground. The woman scrambled and grabbed her son, rushing away, saying that they would hear from her lawyers and all that regular Karen stuff. Son, Moon, you say slowly, shaking a bit. Are you all right, Starlight? Moon says again and cups your cheek once more. Why did you do that? You ask. You had never seen them like that. They hurt you, Starlight, Son says in a cheerful voice. They were bad and had to be punished. No one hurts our darling star. You were shocked and did not know what to do or what to say to them. You never knew they would do that for you, or how far they would go, or how far they will still go. If they ever, if they ever saw those that Karen mom and that boy again, Sun and Moon do not know if they would be able to stop from unaliving the pair, because you were their darling, and no one should make you feel that way ever. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed this. If you would like to see more, comment below what you would like to see, and I will do my best to do it and all that good stuff. I hope that you all had a great Pride season all the way from July and through summer and all that good stuff. Anyways, now Patreon and membership outros. First up, memberships. Thank you, Miss, for being my first membership. I don't know if you are still a member right now, but I know you're going to re-enlist at some point. This is probably one of the last membership shout-outs you get, unless you're still on it. We shall see. And then there is thank you for my second patron, which is Pumpkin Toffee. Thank you, Pumpkin Toffee. I appreciate you as well. You're beautiful, stunning, gorgeous. And thank you to my first and original patron, Gav. Thank you, Gav. I appreciate you very, very much. And thank you to Throwback, my newest patron. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Throwback. You are appreciated very, very much. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed, and stay sexy, all my sexy muffins. Bye bye. Secret outro time, secret outro time, secret outro time, secret outro of a baseball bat. Welcome to the secret outro, and the secret outro question of the day is, how would you feel if Sun and Moon defended you like this and used force against someone that hurt you in any way, shape, or form? It doesn't have to be for homophobia or transphobia, just if you were bullied in general. How would you feel? I would be scared of them, honestly, because that is going a bit far, but I also would feel protected. I would be feeling very floppy on how I should feel, honestly. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed, and stay sexy, all my sexy muffins. Bye bye.